Oh, you're in for a real treat.
If we can dream it, then we can do it. Yes, we can, yes, we can.
Hang on to them hats and glasses, 'cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Mickey pretzel, Mickey ice cream bar, or an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, this is so easy. This is so easy. Mickey ice cream bar. We're gonna love them. We're gonna like the Mickey pretzel, and we're gonna leave the ice cream sandwich. I can't even understand the ice cream sandwich.
Gets his stuff and gets ready to leave, and I was like, "You leaving?" And he said that's when he was like, "Okay,
Yeah, so
got me."
But so why'd you pull over then?
I was probably more scared than anything. Pull over. I don't know if this guy's crazy.
the Poly, Grand Floridian, and Contemporary.
I would buy a Wookiee cookie before I would buy an ice cream sandwich in Disney. I'm just saying.
chose the music they chose, and that's why that they laid this life out, you know, from birth to death in the show. It's actually much more to it than I think a lot of people realize until we really start to see it more.
I'm going to skip out because I do have to do my football show where I will be picking the Patriots to lose this week. By the way, go Raven, out!
I'll talk to him later. Pete is great. Love Pete.
11 children in the house. Sometimes we would have 30.
You had the house to hang out at.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Stevens.
What's up, guys?
Well,
let's go live on YouTube. People might like to see that. Believe it or not, that first night we got 1,000 people watching. I don't.
Year after year.
You are now listening to a member of the Disney Podcast family. Head over to Disney Podcast Family on Instagram to see all the latest posts for this show and links to other great Disney podcasts.
Hello and welcome, Lawrence, to, I believe we are now on episode, I had a grip on this the last week, but then we skipped. So it's 113 or 114. I'm going to say welcome to episode 114.
Nailed it.
I'm on my game. I'm on my game since we turned 100, I think. But welcome, everybody. We do this live because we do it for you. And if you are not watching or listening live on YouTube, you can watch later on YouTube or the YouTube Music app, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. You can find us there anytime, whether you're mowing the lawn or washing the dishes. You can do it all. So, or maybe you're lying by the pool at the Grand Floridian and you're listening. You know,
If someone is in chat doing that, please let us know.
for sure. And I will say this is the time of year right here, right now in Florida. The fall weather is here. It is just beautiful. I don't think it's going to rain for days. It's going to be in the very low 80s all week. It's just so pleasurable. Can't wait to be at the park.
October is pretty good here too. But I know, like, all of you in Florida, you just get to that point in October where it's like, okay, we can breathe now. Like, that humidity is gone, the temperature is lower, you can, move about the park pretty well. So yeah, I know it's a big deal down there.
Yeah, for sure. So we're enjoying that, and hopefully we're in for several months. Last year, we had unusual amounts of rain, which it doesn't usually rain much in these coming months. So hopefully there'll be less rain. But we're ready. We're ready. But the parks are busy. The parks are nuts. The parks are crazy. One thing I learned the other day was this. We always try to keep the stream moving. And what we mean by that is we don't like to keep our audience waiting in lines very long. And that goes along with our longtime family rule of it kind of becomes a negotiation at 30 minutes. If something's 30 minutes or more, it's okay. Do we want to do this, or is it an alternative thing that we can do? And the only time it doesn't become as much a discussion is if everything is just high. Now you're just like, okay, we got to pick something, and it's 30. But we bit the bullet the other day, and we went to Mania, Toy Story Mania in Hollywood Studios, and I think that was a good 45 minutes. And we did Mickey and Minnie's, which was probably another 35, 40. I wasn't timing it. But surprisingly, I had way more fun than I expected. I think I don't know if I was extra chatty. It was just easy to keep constant conversation going with everyone in chat. And I told Tammy later, too. I was like, wow, this was pretty enjoyable today, even though the parks were unmanageable.
Well, speaking of which, you have a Halloween party this week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No party tomorrow. Then a party on Thursday, Friday. Saturday, you're clear. And then a party again on Sunday. So what do you think that does to Wednesday and Saturday this week? It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be horrendous. And I feel for the people who come on vacation who aren't going to the party. Like, they don't get much Magic Kingdom. You know, if they want to do a full morning and full evening, a rope drop to rope put up, whatever, you know, it's really limiting them. And I'll also say this, when you move forward, there will be no Hollywood Studios when the Christmas parties start for us on Saturdays, which is also possibly going to force Jacob to come out with me on Wednesday nights, which isn't a bad thing for me, for some Hollywood, which will probably bring Tammy too, because they start Jollywood Nights on Saturdays. And I don't know if it's I want to say it must be every Saturday. We can fact check that, but we kind of get pushed out of Jollywood.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the annual pass holders cannot get into Magic tomorrow. If you don't have a reservation, I shouldn't say it that way. If you don't have a reservation, reservations are totally booked. So you'd have to park hop or get in after 2:00. So that just tells you what kind of night it's going to be, because from Sunday to Sunday, you will have only seen Starlight once, Happily Ever After once. You know, so Wednesday and Saturday are gonna be slammed. So
yeah,
just be prepared if you're going.
Yeah, and I think we'll show both Starlight parades. So what we'll do is we're just gonna have to get into position. I don't think getting into the hub for the second one will be a problem if we go right there when you're supposed to. But my secret spot over there in Frontierland, I think I'm going to get there at least 30, 35 minutes before. So maybe somewhere around 7:40-ish or so, we should probably just get over there and claim our spot.
Good idea.
Undecided, maybe undecided. I think we'll throw the fireworks up in the air. No pun intended, but maybe we'll see how. If it's another crazy night where we haven't done many rides, then maybe we go towards, let's just ride rides during Happily Ever After. Maybe you grab a ride or two, kind of thing. But I'm guessing on Saturday they're open till 11 anyway. Hopefully
they are.
So that way we can get some little extra bonus ride time at the end. Tiana's unlocked at the end of the night. Walk on. Yep. So the other night, as busy as it was, so maybe we can jump on that or something at the end. J-Dub says, why do you feel like you have to do both parades, Corey? Maybe you could use the other parade to do other stuff. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. And as a matter of fact, I did start to go down that road in my mind where maybe we just do the final Starlight. So maybe that's an option too. The reason why, straight talk to J-Dubs, right, Lawrence? It brings viewers. People flood in. People know the start times of these parades and events. So it's your chance as a creator to grab these people's attention and hope that they stay around. Because as much as I love Starlight, as much as I love Happily Ever After, I'll speak for every live streamer in the community. And you tell me if you disagree. None of them would be watching all these things as much as they do. As much as I've seen Starlight already and Happily Ever After, if we are at the parks as a family on Saturdays, I might watch Happily Ever After once out of every 7 or 8 or 10 visits. I'm on rides instead. I'm going the Shirley way. But we have a stream to do. and these are the headline attractions. So I hope I answered that for you pretty well.
Yeah, when as I sit here in the producer chair on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I can tell you that I watch the numbers very closely, and Starlight and Happily Ever After bring in viewers. Magic Kingdom brings in viewers. There's no question around it. So as a creator, as a content creator, it's a very different way to move about the park as opposed to a park goer, an annual pass holder. I mean, I remember we weren't streaming. It was a Sunday, and Cory and Jillian were with Catherine and myself, and we walked through Epcot with not a care in the world. That's a very different way to move about the park than if you are a live streamer. I'm just telling you how it is, right? You know, Catherine and I, if we're on our own, we can just go do the scavenger hunt, the Skyliner scavenger hunt, and, you know, no big deal. Whereas if it's a Saturday, you're not doing that. You're going to Magic Kingdom if you've got a gimbal in your hand. So, you know, that's just real talk right there.
Yeah, I think more often than not lately, I've been just trying to give our audience real talk. Like, I'll give you the behind the scenes thoughts. Like, this is what drives us to do this, that, this, and this is why we make these choices. When Tammy and I were at Magic with Shirley and you and Catherine, and actually Finley, when you were live streaming on your channel, we were there just to have some fun and hang out with you when we could. And if I remember correctly, I think we skipped Happily Ever After, and we also skipped the first parade, and we only watched the second parade. So. And when we were a vlogging channel for the first year, we hardly watched Happily Ever After. We were always on Mine Train. We had timed it. It was a formula. It was Mine Train, Pooh, Mermaid, like every time, and then people would start to flood back to the attractions. So today we are here for some Disney bucket list talk. So definitely load in your Disney bucket list wishes as we go along in chat, and we'll try to point some of those out. If you are watching or listening later, please comment on it and let us know what your top 1, 2, 3, or whatever Disney bucket list items to do are. So I feel like with this, when I was coming up with the list, it's I think it'll be quite a few things that maybe the casual Disney going park fan, it's going to be more informative to let them know that, oh yeah, these things are available at Disney, that they might not even think it's available, you know?
So, you know, I and everybody's list is going to be different. You are who you are. Maybe your list is all Disney World. The rules are your own. Your bucket list could have to do with any of the parks. It could have to do with the cruise lines. It may not have to do with the parks at all. Maybe it's hotels or resorts you want to stay in. Totally up to you. It's just whatever thing related to Disney, whatever is your bucket list. So, Cory's was very... Well, we'll go through our list and then I'll say.
So I think I misunderstood a little bit too. I thought it was all within Disney World. I didn't know it was the cruise line. I didn't know it was like vast. So with that said, we'll stick to the script. I say script. People don't think you script this stuff. No, we don't. But we'll stick to the list, and then we can expand after that. Then I can add some things to it. Oh, wow. Sharon Hecker
wait a minute.
says, my bucket list item is to get the Dole Whip everyone raves about. Wow.
Sharon.
Wow. It's shocking, but at the same time, for anybody that doesn't know, one of our very loyal family members of living in Diz, Ann Gilnack, I don't think she's ever had a Dole Whip either, as much as she has gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, she's been to she was at Disney Springs when it was called Pleasure Island. She's been going for a long time.
Yes. Palm Bay Jags fan would like to do the bucket list. I mean, part of the bucket list for them is the monorail crawl. Has anyone ever done one? I mean, I don't know technically if I've really done that. I've gone on the monorail and I've gone from one resort to the other, but I don't know if I don't know if I've really done the loop. Definitely don't drink doing that, but
Right.
hey, maybe that's an idea. Maybe that's an idea for like a Wednesdays where I'm out of the park in like December.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little monorail crawl, grabbing like a mocktail at each resort or something,
Mhm.
and then just kind of walking around the resort looking at Christmas decorations. Maybe that's one way we go.
I like that plan.
Yeah. Roderick also chimed in. He said he wants to get that Dole Whip with sangria that you can find at AK. I know right where that is. That's awesome. Eric D has 41 days left. Okay, 86 JB. I would believe that would be the biggest bucket list thing. You did that though, right?
No,
Oh, you haven't done it.
I have not.
I want to know two things because I haven't researched it. I want to know how much it is to do it per person, and I want to know if it. I think people say it's worth it. I want to know if it's worth the money. Like, do you really learn a lot of what maybe most people don't know?
I think a lot
what
of
I-
people will tell you that it's worth it. I believe
I think
I've heard that a number of times. You have to be over 18. And that's simply because you're seeing a very behind the scenes look at the magic. So,
Yeah.
and the cast member is the tour guide is going to talk about things that are behind the magic. So, they don't want children there. But I think it's very much worth it from what I heard.
And out from the depths of the chat, of course, we bring Dole Whip Dave, who says, "You folks have not had a Dole Whip. You are killing me."
Yeah.
Shirley has done it, and she said it's so worth it. Yeah, she
Yeah.
cried during Keys to the Kingdom, and Shirley doesn't cry easily.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. So let's go through some of. I guess we'll go through.
All right. Before we hit on that, I figured maybe we hit up Victor maybe 2 times. How about during the beginning of the podcast?
Sounds good.
All right. If you're looking for a home that offers the perfect blend of luxury, comfort, and convenience with Disney World in your backyard, Victor Naraki is a licensed realtor with Vision Home Real Estate LLC, and he is here to help you find the home of your dreams. With over 15 years of experience in the Disney area home market and a proven track record of success, Victor is the perfect partner to guide you through every step of the home buying process. So why wait? Visit celebratingflorida.com today. Subscribe to his YouTube channel at Victor Naraki, and now watch his Amazediz home tours on the Disney Streamer Network. To learn more about Victor's exclusive range of properties and schedule a viewing with Victor, your dream home is just a click away. And now to the bucket list. Roderick says that the Keys to the Kingdom is $169.89 per person.
Yeah, that's worth it.
So that is definitely a pretty penny right there. Yeah. Yep.
So
Jen
when you
W
were
has also
coming
done
up-
it. She says it's great, but it's long.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that tour. I don't think I would do that tour and then also do a park. Right? I think it would just be the tour and then that would probably be it. Unless it ends and I maybe stay for fireworks or something like that. I don't know.
How long is it? It must start early in the morning. I don't know.
That's what I would think. Unless they have a couple times.
Yeah.
So you set your bucket list just as a Disney World bucket list, which is fine. Doesn't mean you can't add as we go through. You can add to it, but I did notice that when I was pulling up the pictures for you. I was like,
yeah,
oh.
I thought we were just sticking to here. So
All
it
good.
was kind of slim pickings.
All good. Yeah, so tell us about some of your bucket list items that you hope to do at Disney.
Well, of course, we might as well just jump to number one, which is what we are talking about now, which is Keys to the Kingdom. So if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's basically going behind the scenes of Disney World operations, right? So you get to go down in the utilidors, and if you don't know what that is, it's the air quotes underground, underneath Magic Kingdom, and I haven't done it, so I can't expand too much further at what happens. But I believe they feed you a little bit, and it lasts several hours, and it would be really cool. I've always been someone who likes to know how things go. Like, how does this operation work? Since a little kid, I had always been I always watched those rare shows that would come up on the making of this movie, that movie, like how things are done. So I always want to know how things are done. So that would just be my number one thing right there.
Quick shout out to Cruise and Theme Park Guide and Theme Park Giant, two of the creators in the Disney Streamer Network. See you in chat here hanging out. Hello. Good to see you both. Make sure to check out their channels. So Shirley wants to do Caring for Giants. I thought about that one too. Jen W says Pecos
elephants
Bill.
or rhinos?
I feel like it's rhinos.
Pecos Bill.
I don't. Yeah. What are you telling
I feel
us,
like
Jen?
rhinos. Yeah. Jen W was fascinated with the garbage chute that they use.
Here in Raleigh, they started kind of doing that. Not really. It's kind of more of a storage thing, and then they stopped doing it because it just didn't work. But yes, I guess that would be kind of interesting too, the garbage chute. Catherine says her bucket list item would be to eat at every sit-down restaurant in the park.
I've got a better description for it now. It's a 5-hour walking tour that explores the history of Magic Kingdom and gives you backstage access to legendary hidden areas. The tour includes uncovering the hidden secrets of classic attractions at Magic Kingdom, accessing the famed underground utilidors, tunnels that allow people and supplies to travel beneath the park unseen, discovering little-known facts, trivia, and other exciting tidbits about the park. You get lunch and an exclusive keepsake. Theme park admission is required to participate in the tour. No cameras, video equipment, or mobile phones may be used during the tour. And this says you must be 16 years of age, but maybe it's changed. Maybe I'm on an old site.
It might be 16.
And yeah, because the pricing is different than Roderick gave as well, which is $129 to $149. So this could be an older site.
Hey, those of you that have done the Keys to the Kingdom tour, do you have anything that stuck out to you when you did it, that you learned, that you were like, never would have thought that? Let us know. Yeah, so Keys to the Kingdom tour, that's a good one. All right,
Yes, sir.
what else?
Let me see. I made the list. I got to look at the list I sent you. You know what? Here's a little one. Blizzard Beach. I've never been to Blizzard Beach before.
That's crazy to me.
I know.
Like, because you've been there, so long, I would think, oh, he's been to, everywhere. We did go to Blizzard Beach. We've been there one time. We went to Typhoon Lagoon with you for H2O Glow Nights. Had a great time. And then went to Blizzard Beach during the day, and I was like, okay. But then we went back to Typhoon Lagoon during the day, and we had a good time. So I think we favor Typhoon Lagoon a lot over Blizzard Beach. But I think you definitely have to do it. Got to do Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, I mean, we used to be a big water park family, and then everybody just went dry. It's like nobody wants to go anymore. So I don't know. Maybe Jill. Maybe the most likely person to go with me is probably Jill. If I was like,
Mhm.
you want to go do like a daddy-daughter day or something at Blizzard Beach, she probably would. Let's see. One of the things was you learn about Tinkerbell on the Keys to the Kingdom tour, said Shirley, and how she flies.
Mm-hmm.
Dole Whip Dave has a bucket list item that says stay at the Poly one time and Yacht Club one time. So I think as people say these, you and I should say if we've done them.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, and I have done both of those that Dole Whip Dave would love to do. All amazing. Love those DVC resorts. Any Disney resort is great.
Mhm.
All-Star Music was great. Now I want to stay at every single one, says Roderick. Yep, I love the All-Stars. I've stayed in the best of the best from here to Alani, and I will stay at the All-Star any day. I love it. Bucket list is simply Disneyland for Dianca, and that's on my list, Lawrence. I'll say it. Disneyland is on my bucket list.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get that one next year. So excited about that. So it's nice to achieve a bucket list thing. Theme Park Giants has not also been to Blizzard Beach in years, but Typhoon is way better in his opinion. That's good to know. That I might not be missing out on too much. So, but I've been to Typhoon Lagoon like 3 times now, I think. That's where the H2O Glow Night parties go, and we took the kids to Typhoon Lagoon when they were very, very little, like 3 and 5.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine that.
It's hard to imagine Jacob and Jillian at 3 and 5.
I know. I'll show you some pictures. Grandma Grover is in chat, and she says, I favor Typhoon because I don't like the snow. I would, and when I was researching this stuff too, I was thinking this is not on the bucket list because I've done it, but I think everybody should just go do the mini golf that's right near there, right near Blizzard Beach as well.
Yeah. Lily and her family were there last night streaming from there.
Oh,
That
nice.
was pretty cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
I believe we did a vlog, or we were live, or we streamed that before. We streamed the Fantasia one that is in front of Swan and Dolphin. That's a fun course too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so let's carry on, I guess.
Here's one I know
So
we
where
haven't.
else?
Neither one of us has done. Eric D says they'd like to go to D23.
You know what? Add that to my list. That's on my list too. We haven't done it. One of these days, we just have to bite the bullet and pay the ticket. So, Corey's bucket list: take grandkids to WW. You know what? It is. Tammy and I someday just want to be, grandma, grandpa, and take our grandkids there and tell them all the stories of the days we used to live stream and stuff like that.
Yep.
Let's see. Jen W is talking about would love to go to the Japan parks. I would really just like to go to every Disney park before I'm dead. So we'll say that. Just say that one quick. I would just love to do every one of them. So I'd like to do that, and I'd love to do every ship on the Disney Cruise Line. So we'll see how that all goes. Dive Quest would be so cool. Would be awesome to do. I've never gone diving, so I would need to get licensed for that, or certified. But this would be pretty cool to do, and just to say you did it. I mean, if you're a scuba diver, it's probably way more thrilling to just get out there in the open ocean and do things. But just to say I dove at Epcot would be something that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that means you would be, diving in the second largest aquarium in the world. That's something.
It's crazy that it does have that title. It's big, but you would just think in general there were, plenty of other bigger tanks in the world, but it's the second one. You can fit Spaceship Earth in there.
Isn't that crazy?
It's hard to believe.
Shirley says she'll pass on that. Shannon wants to do all 6 parks. So start in Florida and then end in California. In Shannon, is that one day? You want to hit them in one day? I mean, it's possible. I just want to know.
I wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't remember half of it. Jacob and I did all 10 houses at Halloween Horror Nights the other night. You think we remember great detail of all of them? No.
No.
But we did find videos on YouTube, so we're going back and kind of reviewing a little bit just so we can embed it in our minds.
Okay.
So going along with the water theme, you can swim with dolphins at the sea, but technically it's more like wade in the water with the dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I've swam with dolphins before in Mexico, which was amazing. But to do it at Disney would be cool. How about horseback riding at Circle D Ranch? That would be great to go do some trail riding over there. Got that beautiful barn right there, which is state of the art. I do know the cast member that designed that, the architect. So.
Have you been there? Have you visited the ranch?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Just checking.
Were you with us? Were you with us? We've live streamed from Circle D Ranch before.
I may not have been watching at that time.
You may not have been. Might have been just before you, maybe. But yeah. we toured it. We toured it. Had a great time over there. The time we hung out at Circle D and over at Fort Wilderness, that was our second time doing that. So if you weren't there, maybe you weren't there for the first time. There's a horse-drawn excursion. That would be nice to do with Tammy or the family. I don't care. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Christmas time. That would be really nice to do.
That whole area is really nice. And you don't have to be staying at Fort Wilderness to go. You could actually take the boat from Magic Kingdom back over to Fort Wilderness, and it drops you off close to there. And Finley did her first pony ride was there.
I remember that. Roderick says eating at Garden Grill. That's an annual thing for me. It's just one of my favorite restaurants there. So you'll get there, Roderick. It's so good. Make it a point to do that one. You've got to do it. You will. I know Roderick. His intensity and love for Disney. He will rave about that. The Surrey bikes would be fun too. Shirley Renee wouldn't mind doing that. Mm-hmm. How many people fit on one Surrey bike?
I just saw a picture of one.
It's probably at least 4. Hey, I'm just coming up with ideas for when we're out of the park a little bit. We could always go to the boardwalk, at some point in the stream, and we could jump on a Surrey bike.
I think it's 4. I think it's at least 4. It might be 6.
I think so too. Okay, so let's see what else we got going on my list. We have never ridden in the cars that go in the water over at Disney Springs at the boathouse. We got to do that at some point. I'd love to live stream it. Now, as you can see, it's small, so it's very limited.
Sure, yeah.
So when I was looking at those for consideration, when all 4 of us were traveling to the parks, now it's more like 3 of us traveling to the parks. Then it would be easier to do now. I was like, how are we going to do all 4 of us? But if it's 3 of us, maybe we'll swing it sometime and go off and do that. The other extra thing that you can do over at Disney Springs, not too far from there, is the hot air balloon. And that would be on my list, my bucket list as well. But we've done it twice. And it is well worth the money. Yeah, it's well worth the money, and it's really not that expensive. Like I think it's $25 with pass holder discount. So you go up for whatever. I don't even know if it was 15 minutes, whatever it is. But the view you see is pretty sweet. So I think it's worth it.
Do you remember anything that you see?
I think you can easily find Spaceship Earth. I think you got to look a little bit for Magic Kingdom, but I think we could see that as well. And you can always see downtown Orlando with those attractions that are all lit up.
Okay, yeah.
And you can see all of all of Disney Springs for sure. Really, really cool to see it from looking down on the rooftops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a good deal. That's kind of fun. So Shirley would watch from the dock. Sometimes it blows. Yeah, Tammy stays really close to the wall for that experience. Yeah. J Dubs also wants to do that dining thing that we did. Yes. So I wanted to mention that too. Another one that could be on the bucket list for some people is Sip Savor Sparkle, which is what we did over at the Contemporary, and that actually takes place at the California Grill. Am I correct on that? Way up top. So it's open bar the entire experience. People just bring in full wine bottles to the tables and whatever. That's the last time Tammy and I had an alcoholic drink. See, we don't drink much, but we were walking in. She grabbed a because they had drinks right there on a tray with the waiter, and she just grabbed one. I was like, oh, guess we're having some tonight. So, but you get an exclusive. I say exclusive viewing for Happily Ever After, which we did, but I kind of think other people showed up too. So it was a little more crowded than I expected. I expected it to be pretty intimate. But in any case, it's a fun experience. I think it's worth it. Tons of great food. Amazing food. So there's that. Rounding out my list, we've never seen Cirque du Soleil in Disney Springs. Drawn to Life, which I'm sure is amazing. So gotta kind of pay attention to that, and maybe get that done coming up soon or something. Sometimes there's deals.
Are you guys big circus goers?
No.
Okay.
I mean, when the kids were younger, we were, but when you ask it like that, I probably don't ever see myself going to a regular circus ever again, unless we have grandkids. I don't know, maybe, but I know what you mean. Like, I've been to a Cirque du Soleil performance. They're mind blowing in what you see and what they can do. I just haven't done this Disney one, so I think that would be
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting Cirque du Soleil on the same plane as Gordon Brothers or the Water Circus that we've seen here in Raleigh. It's very different. Yes. Or even Ringling Brothers, which is back. Ringling Brothers is back, and we took Finley to see Ringling Brothers.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's one ring now. It's not at the Re-Ring Circus.
Man, you think about it now, right? When you compare circuses that happen now, I know they're modified. We've gone to some in the last 20 years, and I'm like, this is not my circus when I was a kid.
Right.
I mean, it was raw. It was the lion in the center ring running free, and the guy, the trainer whipping him or cracking the whip. Had a chair and all this other crazy stuff. Like, I don't think half that stuff happens at a circus anymore.
No, I think there's a dog that does tricks. I think that's it.
No.
So,
Jen W remembers that I had the Bellini drink, and it was good.
How does she remember
Let's see. Listen, our people are amazing. They remember way more than I do. The Wild Africa Trek is something that would be fun to do. I don't even know what it entails, but I don't know if that's the one when you go over the bridge and you're walking over the crocodiles and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to do. And the last thing I had on the list for exclusively Walt Disney World was Starlight Safari. There's a Starlight Safari, everybody, where you can go with you get your goggles, your night vision goggles, and you get to check out the animals, which would be a lot of fun. So, yeah. So you have your list, I imagine.
I do. So I branched out a little bit. And as we were just talking, even more stuff came to mind. Like you mentioned, doing all the cruises. Now we're doing our first cruise in 11 days. So I don't know that I have that much of a, if it has that much of a hold on me, but certainly an Alaskan cruise or which they're going to start doing, or the European Disney cruise. Now this one we're going on is 5 days, so maybe even some of the longer ones. I think I'm going to get hooked. So we'll see how much I can cross off of that bucket list. But
I'm already anticipating. That I'm gonna want to book the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, they give you the bounce back offer on the cruise, so go for it. Take advantage.
Yeah, we'll check that out. See what it is.
Yeah.
I did get a little bit of details on that. If I'm correct, that bounce back thing is like $250 deposit. Did we talk about this on the podcast? Is that where yeah, we did.
And we'll talk about
deposit.
it in 2 weeks.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I'll have we'll be doing in 2 weeks. We'll be doing a recap of our trip.
So, are we doing a DIZPod next week? Are we missing a DIZPod?
Yes, we're missing.
What are the days
28th.
you're going? Are you going Monday through Thursday? I mean, or is it that kind of trip?
It's like Friday through Thursday or something.
Oh, okay.
Saturday through Thursday.
Okay.
So you will be on your own, sir, for 2 straight streams.
Okay.
And a podcast.
Can we get Purple Pleasure in the studio, maybe? Can you train her?
Mom coming over. We'll get you all hooked up here. Sure. Yes. Good luck.
Poor Trish Rubendahl is going to miss Philhar-Magic when she comes.
Yeah, I saw that, but she did say Spaceship Earth will be open, so she'll get Spaceship Earth. But yeah, Philhar-Magic will be down for a quick refurb.
She can thank the Venetians. What do you got next?
So thinking about Disney World, I want to stay in the Poly over the water.
You got me on that one. That would be high on my list, by the way. I would take that over most of the things I just told you. I forgot about that one.
I think I could see that being higher on your list.
Yeah, it seems unreachable. I look at this thing every time I leave Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just stare at it and go, "Oh gosh, that would be so great to do that one time."
Yeah. And I think you and the family, you and Jacob and Tammy would certainly enjoy that.
No one's coming. No. Let's get this straight. That would be a Cory and Tammy adventure.
Okay. All right.
No.
All right.
No kids on that one.
I like that. Yes. I like that. Yeah, that would be very cool. And we did the Treehouse Villas.
Yes.
Which is kind of somewhat similar, but again, we didn't really take advantage of staying at the Treehouse Villas. They have a 24-hour pool. That's what the cast member said. The pool is 24 hours.
That's right.
But yeah, this would certainly be very, very, very cool. Along the same lines, Riviera.
Okay.
Want to stay in a nice suite at the Riviera. Doesn't even have to be Parkview. Just I need to stay at the Riviera. Just I want to feel like royalty.
Yes. I've stayed at the Riviera. I can't remember if it was once or twice. But I love that resort. It's beautiful. And the quiet pool is so cool. You can sit back and your view is like you can see the Skyliner coming back and forth. And you can see Caribbean Beach. You can see a lot from the pool. Just trying to kind of chilling, which is mind blowing to me.
What did you like most about staying there?
Good question. I think maybe when you're outside in the back, the openness of everything, the view is I like that view. I mean, you get a big view of Caribbean Beach, and it's wide open. It's just a walkway to get over there. They have, I love, and it's probably one of the more lesser known outside bar restaurants, which they have right there that's wide open and it faces the pools.
Yep.
I've been several times, and I'm just going blank on the name of it at the moment. I can see it. But yeah, I think that the atmosphere in the back. Love the smell on the inside. Nice winding staircase that brings you from the top to the bottom, from outside to the lobby. And the balcony, if you can get over into Topolino's, that view is one of the best on property, I think.
Yeah, I remember seeing you do the live stream breakfast from there and those views. Yeah, that's amazing. We have
Oh, yes. Hey, Greg in chat says that the bathrooms are the best in there. They are. They have great bathrooms. Even oh no, that wasn't that. A public bathroom, which was over in we should say this for the bathroom for the bathroom episode. Best bathrooms Disney. When Shirley and I ate at Coronado, the men's bathroom was super cool too. So they had big tall windows and the urinals are right there. What you can look at Magic Kingdom over the trees while you take a leak. I mean, it's magical. Yeah. I was amazed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I must be
Yeah.
looking at the wrong things. Okay. So yeah, we stayed at Caribbean Beach and then we had a little bit of time to kill before Mears Connect picked us up. So we went over to Riviera because that's Finley's favorite resort, even though she's never stayed there. And so we just wandered around and took a look and loved the pool areas over there that open, as Corey said, the courtyard and all that. It's just, it would be really cool to stay there for sure. So we talked a little bit about the Keys to the Kingdom tour. That would be on my list, but I really just want to see the utilidors. Like, I just want to see how it functions. You know, it's like you talked about the behind the scenes shows that you've watched and how it gets made and all that. I just want to see how that whole thing works. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah, just sit me down on the floor and I'll sit there for 4 hours and just kind of watch things happen.
You know, golf carts coming by, people moving this and that. Yeah.
Cinderella, you know, just standing around on a vape break, just vaping and whatever, you know. I say that because there are pictures out there. I'm not saying they're exclusive, but you know, I've seen pictures where, you know, characters' heads are off and people are smoking and talking in the back room. They won't let you see that though.
No. Events. We've been to Jollywood. We went together with Catherine and Finley. I have done a Halloween party with the family twice. And you and I did the Christmas party. Those were all great events. I like the events. One non-event that I would like to, that's on my bucket list. I want to see the changeover. I want to be there on Halloween and November 1st when they change Magic Kingdom.
Are you making an announcement?
No. No. Not unless I'm going to get a scalped Halloween party ticket for Halloween. Those were the first ones
so
to go.
you want to go to the Halloween party, but within the same trip, go to the Christmas party.
Well, no, but I want to be there on the 31st of October and then November 1st. So that I can see the park decorated for Halloween and then come back the next morning and it's Christmas. So,
yeah. That's a good one.
Another event, and this will be for Disneyland, but really it's Disney World. Heck, I'll take the Disneyland version either way. You see what it says there? Hours of operation.
I don't get it. Disneyland. Hours of operation 6 a.m. to. Oh, you want to do the 24-hour thing?
I want a 24-hour park day. Like, if they bring that back, that I might have to be there because I just, I think it'd be cool. Be at the park at 3:00 in the morning on, Mine Train or whatever.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it. I don't like that idea. I like it, but I don't like it. I feel like it'd be all messed up the next day. I was even worried about Halloween Horror Nights. My head hit the bed at 3:45 in the morning. Saturday morning, 3:45 in the morning. Yeah. And I tried so hard to sleep later. I think I slept about 9:30. Got
Wow.
up, did my thing, and we live streamed over at Hollywood Studios.
Let me say hello to Magic Adventures. Good to see you in here. Another channel on the Disney Streamer Network. Speaking of channels on the Disney Streamer Network, Theme Park Giant would not go for that 24-hour day. The first firework goes off, he's out of the parks. He's an early guy. He'll 2:00, he's out of the parks. So no, that wouldn't be his thing. I also would like to see all 6 castles. I want to visit every park. Not in a Shannon type, take me to every park, or our friend that we had on the show that did all parks in 12 days. I don't want to do that, but I do want to be able to say that I've seen every Disney park. So one day I'll get there. I don't know if that's going to be this year, but we'll certainly get there. So yeah, Shirley says I'm early too. We know, Shirley. We know.
Yep,
that came as a surprise to no one.
No.
Roderick says taking the family to Old Key West. I've done that. Well, not the whole family, but we've done a 2-bedroom at Old Key West. Very nice. Lots of fun. So yeah, that's kind of my bucket list. It's kind of my bucket list.
It's a good one. You thought of some things I didn't think of, and just to generalize, like I said, I'd like to do every cruise, every ship, and I would love to do more than that, though. I would love to do every park. So, yeah, that'd be something to shoot for. We'll get Disneyland under our belt this coming summer, and then you try to plan it out. Doing one big trip or 2 a year. There's other things we want to do too. So, could be a long time though. Could be a long time. We already have our next 3 trips planned. So, and so if we're planning anything else new, it probably won't come till what are we in 2025? 26, 27, 28. 2028 is probably would be the next thing we would plan. Unless we sneak a cruise in there somehow. Book one early and just pay on it. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do something like that.
Seeing Disneyland Paris, been watching a couple streamers out there, and it's like, oh, I want to see that castle. And some of the stuff that they do, the entertainment that they do, they've got a show with Mary Poppins and Bert that they do in the morning. Well, I say in the morning, but it was probably morning here and afternoon there. So maybe it happens a couple times a day. I don't know, but things are just different. Of course, we always have talked about the Japanese parks and how different they are. You have Splash Mountain there still. You'll have the new Lion King ride. That one's in Paris. I think that one's coming to Paris. There's just so much out there. Yeah. If I could get to, I don't know which park I would do. Which international park would you want to do first? I mean, you saw Tokyo Disney Sea and Disneyland. Yeah, that would be first.
Tokyo Disney Sea. We've already talked about that. So I don't think it's possible, but I'm going to look into it anyway. Being in Aulani in 2027, which is when we'll be there in June of 2027, we'll be in Aulani in Hawaii for 10 nights. I think the best time to hit Japan would be to just piggyback off of Hawaii. So we'll
Just take a whole month off.
I know. I'll have to go to work and say, I'm going to probably need about 3.5 weeks. So there's that. But if not, then we'll have to maybe push Japan to 2028. So might have to sneak in a cruise in between that or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
Roderick asks a question that I think we all know the answer to. He says, will you stream from Disneyland?
Good question. I want to answer that. So there's always discussion whenever we plan a trip somewhere. We always take our LID family with us. When we did Hawaii, it was almost every day for very many hours. I think this time for Alani, we'll cut that down. We'll talk about it. Going with my guy Greg, so we'll talk about it too. I want to make sure Greg is cool with doing. I know he's cool with doing some streaming, but don't want to overstream and want to enjoy it and take it in more. I don't think we have to stream as much as we did last time. I'm an early riser, so I'll probably be up before most of us, and that's when I did some things. I'd go out and do sunrise around the resort and things like that. So probably film some vlogs. But yes, in short answer, we will live stream from Hawaii. We'll probably do some live streams from some day trips or something as well. So we'll see what we have planned. We don't have anything in stone yet as to what we're doing. But I know Greg promised me that he's going to take me to try the best cup of coffee in the world. So I'm excited for that. Japan 2028 sounds like a good idea, says Greg. Okay, let's go.
Theme Park Giant signs off on Tokyo. He says Tokyo Disney Sea is the best park in the world, not just Disney.
Yes, that's what everybody says. And the thing about that is, Sharon Hecker says the Hawaii streaming was awesome. I even took our viewers out. We rented a catamaran, which was driven by Jason Momoa's dad, who is a sweetheart of a guy. It was his day off, and he said, "You just let me know when you want to go, and if it's my day off, I'll come. I'll come and take you out."
Wow!
So we did, and we live streamed it with good signal, so that was good. But he scared me. I'm like, so there's an alcove that we all get to swim in on property. I'm like, it's good to keep, so it must keep everything out. Oh no, there's sharks in there. We just have to get them out when they come in.
Oh,
okay. Thank you. Because it was probably that night or then a night later when American Idol was still on property. And I did a little work for American Idol. They wanted me to go out on, me and several people go out on surfboards and just kind of be in the water and just kind of having some fun in the background from the stage. Everybody left me at one point. Now it's dark and I'm the only one out there. And boy, did my wheels turn. I have never been more scared in my life. Like, oh my God. And I was disoriented from the production lights off the waves. I'm like, I'm not liking this. I'm like, I was just waiting for that show to end. And when it did, I think I waited before it ended. I'm like, I'm out of here. I am just out of here. And the surfboards, they weren't surf paddle boards. They had lights on the bottom, like when you trick out a car and you get the lights, on the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
We had lights on the bottom of our boards. So let's attract some sharks, man. So that was a little scary. The Hawaii streaming was awesome, though, says Sharon. Yeah, we'll decide how much we do. I think you'll see plenty of us, but also want to respect Greg and the family. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. We will definitely take you all there. But as far as getting back to Tokyo Disney Sea or Disneyland in Tokyo, we were talking about how many days we would spend. We would spend 2 or 3 days in Disney Sea and maybe only 1 in Disneyland over in Tokyo because it's the same thing. It's amazing. It's a spitting image of what we have here. Very minimal, unique things. We'll be going back in time. You know what we'll do? Tom Sawyer Island. We'll ride the Liberty Bell. We'll do Splash Mountain. It's crazy. There's so much there that's the same. Maybe the shooting gallery. We'll put a couple of quarters in. Take some shots.
But
yeah,
Back to the Future 2023.
Yep. So yeah, those are the upcoming trips we have. But yes, for Disneyland, we will stream that. Lawrence is going to be with us. And I think we're planning like at least 4 days in the park. So I'm going to balance that. I think I want it to be like 50-50 where we're live and 50% where we're not live to really take it in. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So yeah, some of you in chat had some good bucket list items as well, and you gave us a couple ideas too. So that was pretty cool. And
Yep.
like I said, it could just be it's whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be visiting all 6 parks in 12 days. It could just be getting to the parks. It could be riding a ride that you've never done before. I have never done Cali River Rapids. It is the only attraction that I know of that I've never done. I've never done Cali River Rapids.
So is it just circumstances? Would you consider doing it?
I would. I mean, I've done water rides. We did a water park. It just, a lot of times when we go, it's closed for refurb, or it's too cold, or it's a trip where we don't go to Animal Kingdom. Which happens.
Ride with me and I'll guarantee you get the wettest seat.
Great.
Yes. But I take
This
that
fan for
one.
life,
I
hello.
want to know. And maybe they have. Has anybody seen any of the live streamers do Kali River Rapids? I mean, the phone, the gimbal gets soaked, all that stuff. It just happens.
I know I've seen at least one other. I'm trying to think if I've seen more than that.
Shirley says don't do Kali with Cory.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I haven't done. I mean, we've even done the petting zoo back in Rafiki's Planet Watch. How many people can say they've done that?
Yeah, we've done that.
But I think that the Wild Trek would be good. Nick and Christina did that. Might have been the last time they went.
Yeah, pretty recently, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Magic Adventures has done it. Done Cali River with the gimbal? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, yep, they've done it. There you go. Because, the odds are like 1 in, 6 that you're going to get really wet on that. Most of the time you don't. But you run that risk of, if you turn backwards, you're in trouble.
It's also not like, it's not a long ride. Like,
no.
It's over quickly. It's just the one drop and then that's
wet,
it. But you do get wet.
Take long to get wet. Yes. Yes.
It reminds me of Jurassic Park. When we did Jurassic Park, I got soaked. Well, we all got soaked, but I was not expecting to get that wet on Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Jacob and I did Jurassic Park over at Universal Studios. Just him and me one night. I'm trying to remember why Jacob and I were, I guess we just did a father-son trip over there one day and stayed through the night over there. And we were just walking by and it was a walk-on. So he and I did it and we did it alone, sat in the middle and just did it. So I don't think we got super soaked, but that was fun to do. Yeah, Greg's chiming in. Yep, we talked a lot about Keys to the Kingdom, so might have to entertain that for 2026.
Greg, have you done did you do the one in Disneyland and Disney World or just Disneyland?
So there's one in Disneyland also.
I don't know if they call it Keys to the Kingdom there, but I know they have a tour like that.
Oh. I bet theirs is better.
So I didn't tell you. There's a new family member in the house.
Really?
Yes.
A new family member.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And
did you get a puppy?
No. I don't have time for a puppy. We got a kitten.
Oh.
Finley and Catherine are cat people. So no, we got a kitten. And
Congratulations.
thank you. His name is somewhere behind me in this room. So while we're wrapping up, you guys in chat try to figure out what his name is. It's a gray kitten.
Figment.
Figment would be good, but he's not purple.
Oh.
Not that that's
He-
not where we got.
If
the
he's
name.
white, if he's white, you can dye him purple.
Yeah.
I can say this while they're trying to guess or whatever. While we're wrapping up, that I was never a believer in Halloween Horror Nights, and Jacob
Okay.
and I did it on Friday, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I'm sorry that we missed so many years, and we're gonna try to make that up by, I think, going every year. Now it is. I want to share this because people that get spooked easily or don't like haunted houses, it's really not that serious. It really isn't. It's just good, clean fun. It really is. It's the kind of scary that if Tammy comes around the corner and I go boo, she jumps
Okay.
for a second, and that's it. It's not like you're terrified for your life. You really aren't. And the way they do it is you have to all stay together. So every person in front of you and behind you is like less than arm's reach when you're going through. And all the scare actors can do is, they hardly even jump out into your walkway. They lean in and then they go back out. So anybody that feels like they'd be scared, just go with some friends and take it in. The houses are not that scary. It's fun. And Tammy's going to go. Sharon says Tammy doesn't like when you do that either. Oh, I love scaring her. We've been scaring her more lately. We ramped up the scaring for Tammy around the house because we're training her for Halloween Horror Nights next year because she's agreed to go now. So I encourage people to try
How'd
it.
you
and
how'd you
share it.
convince her to go?
Just the way I'm explaining it to everybody. Like I thought, it might be a little bit scary in the houses and all that, but it's not. I was excited about the theming of everything. The house I got scared in the most, jump scared, was the Jason house because he jumped out from the right, then the left, then the right. I went the wrong way at one point, and there was Jason. But the food, we got to try a bunch of foods. The scare zones are fun. I get to talk to some of the scare actors. And we have a vlog coming out, so we'll share some of our experiences over there. And they have an amazing show with lots of fire, circus themed, and all that.
Okay.
And just that alone worth the price of the ticket, which was like $85 or $100 we paid per person.
Nice.
So well worth it. Well worth it. So give it a try, everybody. Go with some friends, and you'll have some laughs. It's fun to be scared a little bit.
I like that. So nobody
Yeah,
has
I
guessed
think
his
we're being
name.
rated. I think we're being rated.
Shirley says walking taco. That's a good one.
There's a walking taco behind you?
That's the name, but I don't have a walking taco behind me. All right,
You
so
may want to move over so they could.
I was moved over. They just
Oh,
didn't
is
guess
his name
it.
Kermit? Is his name
No,
Kermit?
that would be good.
What's a good one?
Kermit.
Kermit. Lawrence would love that.
Oh. Eric D got it.
Pluto is the correct
Pluto.
answer.
Pluto
Wow.
is his name. Named by Finley. So yeah, he's 9
Shirley
weeks
is-
old.
Shirley is not buying the scaredy cat necklace.
No.
There's no way.
If you
No, you're not.
say the way you describe it, I think it's okay.
I am blown away at how mellow it really is. You don't feel threatened at any time. If you're scared by that, like legitimately scared, maybe you should stay in the house all the time.
We did
It's so chill. It really is.
we did Scarowinds, which is Carowinds' version of that. And there are like, what do they call them? The Oh my goodness. Not the houses, but you also have
Scare zones.
scare zones.
Yeah.
So you have those there. And then you also have like houses, but not, I don't think they're anything as elaborate as HHN. But we did that one year for Catherine's birthday. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. So, yeah. Shirley better not buy that necklace.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. But we'll put the vlog out when I can edit it and put it out. It'll probably come out on a Monday. Maybe I'll try for this Monday if I have time to do it. But it was a lot of fun, and we got a lot of good footage in the scare zones and things like that. I interacted. You know me. I interacted with some of the characters and had some good dialogue back and forth.
Mhm.
So should be
Love
good.
it.
And we tried plenty of foods to review, which is what Jacob and I did too. So, like the deep fried carrot cake, one of the most amazing desserts I've ever had.
And they only bring it out for HHN.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Plenty of food booths. But I will stick to this. All in all, Disney always has better food booths than Universal. I don't even think Universal can hold a candle to Disney when it comes to food booths.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this week, Living in Diz is at Epcot, because I got this wrong the other day, and he was like, "You should kind of know where we're going." It's like, yeah.
I said, can you keep up with us? Can you keep up to speed?
Yeah.
You're
So
always
at
way
Epcot
ahead of me.
tomorrow.
We are at Epcot tomorrow, and the reason why I shifted that was because we're doing Magic on Saturdays, because we did Hollywood last and Epcot. So just trying to kind of keep the circle of parks going.
Wait a minute. Are you saying, as a live streaming channel, that you would rather go to different parks and do some variety?
I know I'm a rebel a lot of times in this community, but I
Wow.
like being a rebel in this community. And yes, variety. Even though it means less viewers because you're not at Magic Kingdom. See, we always have to balance fan with the channel. And we're not going to go to Magic Kingdom as a family. That's how we're doing it this week. And it'll be fun. We did skip the World Showcase walkthrough last time, so we will be doing that along with Lumini. Luminous should be changing sometime soon.
It should be.
So, yeah. So
You can hear
while
me,
you got
right?
me
My
on,
camera
let's hit our
froze.
sponsor. Yeah, I can. And with that, I'll say, if you're looking for a home that offers the perfect blend of luxury, comfort, and convenience with Disney World in your backyard, Victor Naraki is a licensed realtor with Vision Home Real Estate, LLC, and he is here to help you find the home of your dreams. With over 15 years of experience in the Disney area home market and a true, proven track record of success, Victor is the perfect partner to guide you through every step of the home buying process. So why wait? 3 places you can visit and check out Victor is celebratingflorida.com, his YouTube channel at Victor Naraki, as well as his Amaze Diz home tours are now found on the Disney Streamer Network, usually on Sundays. And yeah, check out Victor at those places. Magic Adventure says, yes, Cory, variety. I'm all about the variety. I get quick with anything.
Diz Fan for Life, it is not changing that we know of.
No. I was just throwing that out there because if you watch the making of talk about, it's designed to be changed. I think you talked to me about that. The other thing that is designed to be changed, and you may have heard it first on Living in Diz Live. I was talking to a cast member at Guest Relations a few weeks ago, and he did tell me, without me even asking, he said, "Oh, this is not a finished product for Starlight. The post show,
not the T-shirt, the cast member shirt. Cast members have a button.
Okay.
All right, we should be back.
Oh, we're back. You're bringing us back.
Yeah. So just wanted to wrap up. It'll be without my camera. But tomorrow night we're at Epcot, 6:30 or so. And then Friday I'll have the monorail report. And then Saturday we are at Magic Kingdom. So thank you. Those of you that hung in there. Not sure what happened to the connection there. But yeah, you won't be able to see me. I unplugged my camera because I think that's what was hanging it up.
Thank you all for joining us. If I think I'm just going to say good. Thank you for all listening and watching. You can also access us on YouTube Music or Music YouTube app, as well as Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Until next week, everyone, we're just a couple of bros talking Disney.
Good night, everybody.